Hello, I'm Jessica. Thank you so much for joining me for this workout. Today, we will be doing a completely seated workout focusing on increasing mobility, strength, and toning the muscles through the lower body, including the core and ab muscles. This is a no equipment workout. However, you can use a dumbbell if you would like to increase some of the resistance in the legs or through the core work. You just mimic the same exact movements holding onto a dumbbell. Other than that, the only thing that you need for today's workout is your chair. Go ahead, get everything ready, and we'll get right on into the warm-up. Great job getting set up. Let's start here. Walk those feet back in underneath the knees, about hips distance apart, and go ahead here and roll up onto those heels, lightly stretching the front of the ankles. Very good. We'll take a few more of these. And then we'll take them out. Tap the heels to the front. Keep those toes lifting up. And already engage your core muscles. Give them a little bit of a squeeze here so that you're not rocking the body forward and back as you extend these legs. If it's just a little bit too much to control today, that's okay. You take one heel at a time. Any of these exercises today that don't work in your body, you can feel free to modify them. You can either make them more challenging by, like I said at the beginning, using a dumbbell, going a little bit faster or larger with the movement. On the reverse, you can definitely slow them down, make them smaller, or substitute something else in that is a better fit for your body. Let's go ahead, throw in that heel raise, tap it to the front. Tighten those core muscles. Imagine pulling the belly button in towards the back of your chair, giving everything a light squeeze there. You should be feeling the thighs warming up. Ankles are getting some nice, good movement here. Great job. And let's go ahead. Take a march here. We're going to increase the heart rate just a little bit. Make sure that those muscles are getting a good supply of blood flow and oxygen before we get into some of our bigger moves. Take it a little bit wider, raise those knees just a touch higher, stretch those hips a little bit. We will be working with the core muscles here today, so I really want to make sure that your low back is nice and ready and it feels amazing throughout this whole workout. We don't want to create any low back pain, so leave those feet wide here. Let's go ahead, stretch those arms all the way up overhead. Don't lean yourself back. We don't want any arching in the back. I just want you tall. Open up those ab muscles and then roll it down to the floor. Little bit of work here for the legs already. Press those heels into the floor to push yourself back up as you roll through the vertebra, through the spine here. Nice and easy, roll it up, arms come up. Check in with your low back here today. Make sure it feels good and it's ready to be in this workout. This is a seated workout, so the impact is low. The movement through the low back will be minimal, but anytime we are working with the core muscles, it's not just the front, it goes all the way around. So we want to make sure they're warmed up and ready for today as well. Let's take one more here. Beautiful job. Roll it on up. Take those feet in and out. Lift them off of the floor to step them out. So no sliding, up and over. Lightly here again, picking up that heart rate. Core muscles in. Make sure that you're not holding your breath. Great job here. We should definitely be noticing a little bit of warmth in the body. Maybe our breath has increased just a touch here, nothing too intense. This whole workout today will be moderate to low intensity, and you can definitely tailor that more or less depending on what you need. Leave those feet narrow. Let's go here to the right. Nice little pulse here. Great job. Tighten up those core muscles. Still a little bit of a warm-up, although this one's gonna feel a little bit more like work, especially if you're really engaging through the abs here. Beautiful job. Let's take it off from the center to the left side. I want you to pause right here in the middle. I don't want you swinging all the way from side to side. There's a really good possibility of you building up just a little bit too much momentum and then maybe going a little too far with the range of motion, which is gonna increase your chance of injuring or aggravating the low back. So that's why we keep it right here, right at this half movement. Very good. Take it here to the beginning. Very good. We're gonna step this right leg out, sweep that left arm over, and opposite side, stretching open those back muscles. Push that foot into the floor. So I don't want you lifting the body back up with your low back. I want you pushing with the foot. Let those leg muscles help you here. Tighten up the core. You're gonna hear that a lot today. I'm gonna keep reminding you, especially as we start new workouts or if we're just getting into our fitness routine. There's so many things to focus on. Practicing good form is a really important one though, so I just want to remind you as much as possible, keep those muscles engaged. Protect the rest of the body here. Beautiful job. Let's take this last one here, take it to the center. Right foot, tap it up and down. Nice and quick. And if you would like, you can give me some arms here just to keep that heart rate up and moving. Maybe a little bit of cardio today if you manage to keep a steady pace. Take it over to the left leg. Very good. Tap those toes. We're working on this nice shin muscle here. Really important to keep this one strong. It's a very forgotten, commonly overlooked muscle. Great job here. Let's go ahead, take it back to that march. Arms come up overhead and we're going to tuck into the right knee. As we do this, I want you to kind of imagine like Harry Houdini catching a cannonball in the tummy. So we're really rounding the back, pulling those core muscles in, flexing through the spine here. Beautiful job. Slow and steady. I don't want you to rush through this one. There's a really great contraction here for those core muscles. I want you to pause there for just a second. Great job here. You should feel those thigh muscles working as well. Last one, take it on down. Tap those right toes, whatever you want to do with the hands. If you would like to keep them moving, keeping your heart rate up, getting some cardio, fat burning benefits as well. It's an option, a get to, not a have to. If you need to slow your heart rate down, that's okay. Whatever works for you. Go ahead here, switch it over to the left foot. Tap those toes, keep the heel on the floor. Really want to build you a nice strong foundation, not just in your legs, but in your feet, ankles, and knees as well. Beautiful job. Take those arms up overhead, left leg here, crunch it in. Wonderful. Keep going here. Same thing, hold on that pause right here. Don't rush through it, don't rush past the work. Beautiful. Let's keep going. Few more. Plenty of work here today. Make sure that you're not leaning too far back. We're rounding the shoulders towards the thighs, drawing that left one up. Let's take this last one here. Beautiful job. March it out. Whew. Great job here. We're going to come solid into those feet, right leg up. So we're gonna lift the heel this time, up and down as fast as you can, working on the calf. This is a great place for a dumbbell since we don't have a lot of body weight coming into the leg. The work is gonna be pretty light, but I will say, these calf muscles through our daily activities. They get so much more work than the fronts do usually, so we don't really need to worry about strengthening this one. I really like to keep the focus on the fronts here. Great job. Give me that left arm. Take this knee across, elbow towards the knee. They do not have to touch. So if you've ever done bicycle crunches on the floor, this is similar, but you do not have to get that knee all the way to the elbow. Don't force them to touch. If you feel like you're really having to scrunch through the upper body to do that. Great job here. Feel those thighs working. Great. Awesome job here. Keep them coming slow and steady. Pause on that end phase of the work right there. Right when those muscles are working and tightening up the hardest, give it a little second there. Hang on. Let's take this last one here. And beautiful job. Take it on down. Lift the left heel up and down. Nice and easy here. Very good. Option for some arms. If you want to keep that heart rate up, you can throw them in anywhere they fit today. But again, it's not something that you have to do if you want to keep this a little bit lighter in intensity today. Hopefully you feel the back of this leg muscle working. We're not just bouncing it up and down. We're definitely lifting and lowering the heel, but keep it light. Don't lock out real hard and rigid into that ankle joint. Let's go ahead, draw the right arm up here and take it over towards the left knee. Open back up to the center. Draw those abs long. That way you've got a nice big movement to get yourself into. If it's uncomfortable in the shoulder, just take it across. Good. Whatever works for you here, as long as you are keeping yourself challenged. Priority number one, keep yourself safe. Priority number two, keep yourself challenged. Don't skip past this work. Great job here. Keep going. Each exercise, we're only going to take it one time. If it's on opposite sides of the body, we'll take it one time each side, so there's no repeats today. Everything, we're going to give it lots of time to work. I hope you feel that thigh muscle working here too, not just the core. Take it on down. Beautiful job. Easy march here. We're going to go ahead, kick the right leg, reach this left arm over. So similar to the bicep, similar to the bicycle crunch, except now we're extending a little bit longer with the body. So it takes a little bit more core work to control long levers. So weight is extending further off the body, working nice and easy through this right knee here. Don't lock it out sharp into that joint. Beautiful job. Keep going. Awesome. Leg and core all at once. Now draw this left arm up. Take that right leg wide and turn the insole of the foot and the ankle towards that left hand. What I don't want is you like rolling, straining really hard through that ankle to get more height. Even if it's low, that's okay. You can completely skip the arm movement. There's a little bit of a rotation through this upper leg here. Good, working on it. You're gonna feel those inner thighs working here for sure. I have this arm movement here just to keep the cardio up, keep my heart rate up. If that's not a good fit for you, you know the deal. Go ahead and skip the arm. Beautiful job. Really feel those inner thighs working here, nice and strong. Let's go ahead, take last one here. Great job. Give it a little shake if you need to. Quick little march for a break. Same thing on the other side. We're gonna kick the left leg, reach over with the right arm. Nice long extension. If it's too much work, just pull it back as much as you need. Here we go. Kick and reach. Don't lock out this knee as you kick. Whew. Hold that core work here. Just a couple seconds. I know this is a lot of work. You're doing a great job. Hang in here. I really like training the core and the leg muscles to work together. Good communication between those muscles is really key in keeping ourselves safe through everyday movements, creating a lot of good functional strength. Great job here. Keep working with me. I feel this too. It's not just you. Stay strong, even if they're slowing down, that's okay. Let's go ahead and take this last one here and then step that left leg out just a little bit wider. Right arm comes up, same thing, insole of the foot and the hand reach together. Don't actually have to touch. It's not about bringing them close together. We're just moving the arm to keep the heart rate up. You can totally skip that and just do the leg. It also kind of gives you something to aim for a little bit. Keep going here. You're gonna feel this inner thigh working. There should be no pain in the hip, no pain in the knee or the ankle. If there is, you're definitely gonna wanna modify this, taking a smaller movement, maybe slower. And if that doesn't work for you, just come back to a high knee march. Great job here. Don't strain that ankle trying to turn it and get it closer to the hand. Just watch yourself rotate this upper leg. We have a few more. Hang in here. Awesome. And let's go ahead here. Take it on down. Easy little march. Scoot yourself forward just a little bit off the back of your chair so you have a little bit of space. But I want to make sure that you still feel really comfortable, really stable and supported in the seat of your chair. I just want this leg to be able to move a little bit. Draw these arms up into the air and we're going to go ahead, scoop them down as we draw this knee in, reach those arms out. So taking a bicycle leg here. Beautiful. Feel those abs work. I know I'm going nice and slow. This is as slow as I would like you to be doing it as well. If we rush through this movement, it gets really fast. We miss all of the work. The movement also gets a lot smaller when we go slow. I want this movement big and slow. When it gets fast, it gets small. The movement gets small if we go too fast, and then you definitely miss the work. Beautiful job here. Keep going. The arms and the legs, however the coordination figures it out for them to move. Let them work here. You're gonna feel that upper leg working. Very good, core muscles working. Let's take this last one here. Beautiful job. Right leg off of the floor. Take it out. I don't want it out as far as you can get it, about halfway in and out. Flex those toes up. So foot is flat at the floor, or maybe those toes are even higher. Really peel them up, engaging that front shin muscle here. You're gonna feel outside of the thigh, top of the thigh, and inside of the thigh. So we're working on pushing away, using the outside, lifting, using the top, and bringing back into the center, using those inner thigh muscles. Lot for your money here. Great job. Keep going. Pulse it here on that outside, right here, right at that orc. I know, just a few here, just a few. Don't bail on me, hang on. Bring it back in, good job. You can get that leg. Little shake if you need to. Let's go ahead over to the left side. Arms reach up, tuck it down as you peel that knee up and in. It might take a few tries here to get the rhythm down, and that's okay. Let your body figure it out. If the knee is coming up and those arms are extending, you will feel a lot of core muscle work here as it works to control you through this movement. Beautiful job. There's no need to go fast here. Keep it slow. Let yourself develop strength through these muscles. I don't just want that waist to be small. I don't just want it to be nice and toned. I want it to be strong. I want it to be able to support you in your movements. I want it to be able to help you reduce or prevent low back pain. These core muscles are so important for our body. Hang in here. Nice and strong. You got this, you've got this. Let's go. Take one more here. Big circle. Bring it up. Beautiful job. Same thing here. Draw that left leg up. So about halfway to full range. So if your full range is all the way out here at 90 degrees, you'll stop right at about 45. Flex those toes up. Hold those core muscles tight. I'm trying really hard to use my core muscles, not to let my upper body twist and turn or move forward and back as I move this leg. Great job here. Hold on. Nice and steady. Flex those toes up. I caught myself there letting them get a little droopy. It's a lot of work to keep them up. You've got this. Pulse it here at the end. Great job. Just breathe. Stay nice and tall through the spine. Hang in here with me, and let's set that on down. Go ahead here. Shift the left hip to the center of the chair. Step this right leg out. Reach this right arm over. We're gonna take a knee to elbow crunch. They do not have to touch. If that doesn't work for you, just take a side bend here. You do not have to lift the leg. You'll get a little more work at the bottom of those obliques by lifting the knee, but if it's something that causes you pain and discomfort, that extra little bit of work is not worth it. Hang on here. So let's go here. Start with this, test it out, and like I said, modification here, just the side bend. You need to make sure that this left hip is staying heavy in the chair. You are counterbalancing this right leg with this right arm, extending in different directions. Awesome job here. Very good. Let's take a few more. And last one here, go ahead, bring yourself up. Turn your body towards this right leg. I know lunges are not our favorites. You do not have to leave the chair. If the strength isn't there where you feel comfortable leaving the chair yet, that's okay. Lunges are not bad for the knees. Lunges done improperly are terrible for the knees. So we're gonna go through this together. I wanna run through this checklist. Ankle is under the front knee. You're gonna lean the body forward just a little bit. The back leg, like a kickstand, so it's not really working. All of the weight is coming to the front leg. Now maybe you raise up and lower, pushing through the front heel, or maybe you just lean body weight forward and push that heel back into the chair. You don't even need to bring yourself out of the seat. Just put weight into this leg. Feel the right glute muscle. That's your right booty side over there, all of those sitting muscles. Lean it forward and back. Option 2, lift and lower. Smooth and steady using that front leg, or leaning and forward and back, either leaving the chair or not. Option also to just do a combination of these. Maybe you lean forward and back, feels good, and then you try one up and down. It's a lot of work, and then you take a rest and work with some of those modifications. Wherever you are working, let's just take a few more here. I know we've been here for a little bit. Great job. Bring it back in to the chair. Scoot that right hip to the center of the chair. Extend that left leg. Make sure that you are body weight balanced to the middle of your seat. Extend that left arm. Knee to elbow crunches or side bend, whichever works for you. Maybe a combination again. Hold on here. You have your chair here for support. Great job here. We're going to take those lunges on the left side as well, and then we are going to stretch everything out nice and long. If you have made it this far into the workout, don't quit yet. See what you can do with those lunges. Whether you like it or not, a lot of your daily movements are lunging, getting in and out of the car, walking upstairs, walking downstairs. A lot of our daily movements mimic those lunges. Great job here. Set that down. So I don't want you to skip them, especially if you've made it here to the end of the workout. Modify if you need to. Check that front ankle right under the knee. Plant through the heel of the foot. Lean it forward. Push the heel to bring the body back. You can definitely support yourself. Take a little extra body weight into the chair. Leaving the seat or staying in the seat, up to you. Body weight forward, press the heel into the floor. Push the body up and back by also pressing the heel into the floor. Full lunge option here. Up and down. Good. Make sure that you are connecting with the seat. Good. Smooth and steady, leaning forward at the waist a little bit, making sure that we're not stretching out or stressing the hip there in the back. Very good. Let's take a few more here. Modifications or full work. Let me tell you, there's plenty of work here in this modification as well. Wherever you're working, let's go ahead and take one more. Bring it back to your chair and scoot yourself back into the center. Very good. Inhale, take those arms all the way out, all the way up. Fill those lungs with air. Stretch open the abs and then let everything relax down. One more time there. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Inhale. Left arm comes over. You need to push that left hip into the chair. Bring it on up. Let's switch it over. Bring it on up and reach that right arm over to the left arm over to the right. If that doesn't work for you, just support yourself on the thighs. Take it on up. Hands come to the back of the chair. Scoot those hips forward. Stretch, open those core muscles. Lean back just a little bit, but mostly grow the spine nice and tall. Send those hips back. Fold it forward, stretch out that low back. Nice counter stretch right away. Roll yourself back up. Cross this right leg over the left. Give it a nice hug here from the front, underneath the knee. Ankle circles here. Great job. Point and flex to the floor, towards the knee. And then let's go ahead, slide this leg on up. Knee just gently relaxes down towards the floor. Don't push, don't force, just wherever it falls naturally, let it be heavy there. Very good. Option here to take a good deep breath in and exhale. Just round yourself forward a little bit, kind of taking collarbone towards the lower leg. Good. If it's tight, you can definitely rest on the seat of your chair. Great little sciatic stretch here. Bring it back up, cross it over again. Go ahead and take this left hand over that right leg. Gently pull them here to the left. Take a good deep breath in and exhale. Swing this right arm open and back. Nice rotation here through the core. Shoulders out of the ears, spine tall, and release it to the front. Lower that right leg down to the floor. Cross that left leg over. Hold it in place. Ankle circles here, so I want to make sure you're not making circles and getting more movement in the knee than through the ankle. I know you would never, but sometimes it happens. Good. Reverse the direction here. And then go ahead, flex those toes all the way up towards the knee. Point them down towards the floor. Flex and extend, stretch through that ankle. Good. And then go ahead, slide this leg on top of the other. Same thing here, gently letting this left knee be heavy wherever it wants to go on its own. It will improve in time as we practice these stretches. We don't need it all to happen today. So a little bit of patience required. Option here, you can stay or you can take a good deep breath in and exhale, taking the collarbone towards the thigh. Nice little opener for the low back as well. Good. Roll yourself back up. Cross this leg over. Again, right arm comes over the top. Just gently pull them to the right just a touch. Good deep breath in and exhale. Open that left arm. Stretch through the core. Also really good for digestion here or a little bit of bloating. Bring it back to the center. Beautiful job here. Inhale. Take those arms all the way up. Stretch this body tall. Good deep breath in. And then exhale. Let it all fall back down to the center. Thank you so much for joining me for this workout. For a no equipment leg and core workout, there was definitely a generous amount of work here today, and I am so proud of you for sticking it out with me here until the end. You should be proud of yourself as well. You have done an amazing job. I will have more workouts for you on the way, so make sure that you are subscribed so that you do not miss those. It makes them so easy to find, and it really does help support me and get these workouts to other people that may benefit from them as well. Keep working on your health and fitness goals. Make choices that support what you are trying to accomplish for yourself. And until I see you guys again, as always, thank you so much for watching.